Hey you guys, it's me again. I actually just finished what I'm going to estimate is like a 2 hour long character introduction um video. Like literally I'm going to show you the mass of characters next to me. And that's not even all of them, that's about maybe half. Cuz then we've got I'm turning it. That is what I'm dealing with at the moment right now, and I spent like 2 hours putting that together for you guys, and actually I still have to put together an iMovie, but I just finished taping it. And like I said, at the end of that, I am now going in again. I'm throwing myself into this again, and I'm giving you guys a health update this time. Because like I said, at the very end of my video, with my characters, I obviously haven't made a Pretty Little Liars episode in, I want to say, 2 years. And I've never really been able to make series on my channel as much as I would love to, because I have a lot of ideas. And I've had a lot of ideas over the years, and I haven't been able to do it because of my health and my energy levels, and I don't want to make promises to you guys that I can't keep, because, like, it's not that I don't want to do it for you guys, because I really actually honestly do. It's something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. I've wanted to learn how to stop motion. I've wanted to be able to give you guys, like, more videos in general. I've wanted to give you series and stuff to enjoy. Maybe even come to a point where there were stop motion series. I wanted to do Barbie series. I wanted to do AG series. I wanted to do everything. And it's come to a point where I only make um, either opening videos, video game videos, update videos, maybe a tutorial on occasion. Um, I have not made a series video or doll related. Well, it's been doll related, but I've made a doll video. I can't even tell you how long it's been that I've actually taken a doll and acted. Well, actually, I can't tell you. It's been 2 years because I haven't done anything like that since PLL. Um, and it's really crazy to think about that because my health is such a roller coaster. I've been sick for 5 years, and there have been times where things have gone up and things have been looking better. Like I might get better, maybe I might be able to, get my life back. And then there have been times where my health dips so low it breaks any other low that I've ever had before, and is so discouraging, and it literally takes so much out of you. And for that, I have missed so much on YouTube. I've slept countless days away. I can't even tell you. I want to say that I've slept a good year, maybe even a year and a half of my life away. I'm not even joking. That is how much that this illness has taken from me. And I know it looks like I'm gonna cry, but I wasn't gonna cry, and now that I notice I look like I'm gonna cry, I kind of feel the tears. It is so. It literally takes everything from you. At one point, I couldn't read or watch TV. I still have trouble writing with a pen and pencil, with a pen and paper. I can't do that very much for a very extended period of time before my hand starts to cramp very, very painfully to the point where I can't do it anymore. I can still only watch TV on my good days. And by all my good days, I'm referencing my brain days. Because if I watch TV on a bad day where I'm not feeling up to it, it'll give me a headache. And headaches turn to nausea. And then I just feel overall really, really sick. And that makes me miserable. And then the same thing happened with reading, and I quit reading for a good couple years because I couldn't do it. My brain couldn't handle it. I would get headaches after reading less than 20 pages. And this is a girl who could read all day. And at one point when I was still in school, I was a girl who was a straight A student, and I didn't have to try. I always got all my homework done. I might have asked for help some from my parents and my teachers and maybe my grandfather on occasion for history, but I never ever the only part I would ever miss an assignment, the only point I would ever miss an assignment was when I got sick. I missed days and days of school. In the very beginning, I wouldn't want to go to school because I felt so sick. I didn't want to go. And I would also be so tired some days that I couldn't go. My mom would drive me the 5 minutes to the middle school, and I'd be asleep by the time she pulled in. I had to be pulled out of high school 3 months after ninth grade started because I was barely making it through my day. I slept through every single free period, and it came to a point where I even went to the nurse's office to sleep through lunch. And I only was awake, and that was barely awake. I'd sit there, and my eyes, you know that feeling when you're like so unbelievably tired, when like your eyelids were like iron, and you felt like you had like a bajillion pounds on them, and literally they were like flutter close, and then you like force them open, like you had to stay awake, and then they do it again, and you force them up, and then they do it again. And we keep doing that until eventually, like, they would stay closed and you couldn't open them again. And I've actually slept in class. I couldn't help it. I slept in class. And towards the end, I would sit there, like, I'd walk there, I'd sit there, I'd look right at the board. And for the whole 45-minute period of class, I'd be in my seat and I'd be in the room, but I was not there. I was out. I was done. I was gone. Like mentally, I wasn't here. It was literally like one of those out of body experiences. Although I actually couldn't tell you what I was doing or what I looked like because I was literally dead. So I would hear the bell ring. I'd like kind of come back to reality. I'd get up and I'd walk back out of class and I'd go to the next one. Or if I didn't have a class and I had a free period, I'd go to the nurse and I'd sleep. And my mom would describe me as like white as like a white sheet with blue bags out of my eyes by the time I walked out. And I literally was a zombie. And I was just barely making my classes and my homework and making my grades work. And it wasn't living at all. And I'd go right home and I'd sleep. It's really hard, you guys. Especially when you go to so many doctors and they all have their own opinions and they all have their own medicine or their own like treatment or their own way to cure you, and you do it and it doesn't help you any, or they don't have an opinion at all and they're completely baffled by you and your medical history and your medical like situation. They have no idea what your problem is or what to do with you. Or worse yet, the tests come back normal and there's clearly something wrong with you. Look, Lily, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I really should go on one of those mystery diagnosis shows because, like, literally my life and what I've been through has been a mystery diagnosis show. It's just a lot. And nobody really understands, especially when, like, you guys are, just looking at me through a computer and you see me on my good days and I'm able to make a video. And able to smile and laugh and be awake. And granted, some days I might be sick, or some days I might like look paler than others, and I might be tired after not having slept for however long I haven't slept. But it was a good day. Bad days, I'm in my bed or on the couch, and I only get up to use the bathroom or get something to eat or drink. The thing is, I don't know why I'm talking about all this talk about how I can't believe I'm saying this. Because I'm not holding my breath. I've had miraculous recoveries for 3 weeks. And then I get really sick again. So I'm not holding my breath. I'm not expecting any of it to last. But you guys, I've made like 4 videos today. 2 of them alone totaling over, I'm just guesstimating, 3 hours. And on top of that, I've done a ton of redecorating in here. I moved one of these shelves all the way from my AG room upstairs all the way down here to the basement. I cleaned the room. I took all these dolls out and I put them all together when they weren't dressed. I made all these videos and I talked to you and I laughed and I was happy and I was hyper the entire time. I caught up on all my comments. I watched all my videos that I had on my subscription feed. Granted, there were like nothing. There was nothing today, but still. And I got 6 hours of sleep last night. I actually went to sleep at 5:30 in the morning, and I woke up at 12:30 p.m. I literally only got like 7 hours of sleep. And I did all of this. And I'm still going at 1:54 in the morning after 6 hours of sleep. Before 6 hours of sleep, there was no way I was going to even get out of the bed. There was no hope. If I'd only gotten 6 hours of sleep, you wouldn't even try to get me out of my bed. You'd let me sleep. Because there's no chance that I was going to be able to function. If you had managed on some miraculous thing to get me out of my bed and onto the couch downstairs, I'd just curl up and go to sleep there. I'm not even joking. There were points where I couldn't even go up and down my stairs without feeling like I'd run a 5-mile marathon. I couldn't shower for like a week at a time, for like a week, because it took too much out of me. By the time I'd get out, I'd feel like I was gonna go curl up in my bed and sleep for the rest of my life. But I've noticed lately that things are actually starting to look up. My memory's gotten better. I'm able to read and watch TV again. Not that I do on a daily basis like I used to, but I'm able to do it again. My memory's getting a little better. My mom doesn't have to remind me multiple times to take my medicine. She tells me once and I do it. And I have energy to do all that I just told you that I did today. And both yesterday and today, I got fully dressed and made up, even though you can't really see my makeup because it's all come off. Since it's been like 14 hours since I put it on, but I wouldn't even dream about putting makeup on. Like 2 months ago, I wouldn't have even dreamed. Last month, maybe, but not likely. 2 days in a row, you guys. I got fully dressed, earrings, like accessories, makeup. I did my hair all awesome for 2 days in a row. And granted, you guys haven't seen it because I had to take it out because it became all ratty after all my work in here. But yesterday, I wore a fishtail braid, which is the first ever fishtail braid I've ever been able to successfully do on myself, which is a big, gigantic deal. And then today, I did a really pretty braid down here, and then I did a really cool bun on the bottom. And both days I was also fully made up. And I put jewelry on. And I dressed nice. And I went out and did things both days. I've been needing less sleep lately. I typically used to not be able to function at 12 hours, after even 12 hours, which is very high. It's so different, you guys. And I'm like and like I said, I'm not holding my breath because I'm not expecting this to last. And I want to say it's slowly been coming for maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3. I'm not positive. But I've really only noticed a difference in maybe the last week. Not even. Maybe last week. And after the fact, I noticed it when I was on vacation. So 2 weeks. Which would mean I would have 1 more week left before it disappears. So I'm not holding my breath. I don't know if it will disappear, because obviously next week hasn't happened yet, but it's history. So I'm not expecting this to be some sort of miracle. But I think it's been a year since I got off my Lyme treatment. Almost a year. Actually, maybe it's been only 6 months. I don't know. I still have to be reminded to do some things, but my energy levels improve greatly. I need less sleep to function. My body wakes up after like 8 hours of sleep automatically. But I make myself go back to sleep because I'm not used to it. I'm just, I don't know how much, like, I can be happy about this when I'm not sure it's not gonna last, you know? And I still don't want to promise anything now while I'm feeling pretty good when I might not feel good after next week. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll have to see, but things in more ways than one are kind of looking up. So, I'm getting kind of pale. I'm clearly looking really tired, and I am tired, and it's 2 in the morning exactly now. So, I think this is where I'm going to say goodbye for real tonight. Because it's getting late, and I'm tired, so I should give my body what it wants and go to sleep. I try to tell you guys as much as I can, you know that? And I really appreciate all of your support so much. All your support and well wishes and sweet words just makes me really happy. Makes me feel love. So, thank you guys for being there for me, trying to cheer me up. I really appreciate it so much. So, that all being said, I'm gonna go. I love how I take a couple minutes after I say I'm gonna go to actually go. Kind of funny. Well, thank you guys for everything. And I guess I'll talk to you guys soon. Sorry, I lost my enthusiasm. I'm just really tired now. You can see it in my face, in my eyes, in my skin color even. I get really pale if I'm really tired. So, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go in my bed and go to sleep. My back hurts. That also happens if I sit on the floor for too long. My back and my legs and my feet hurt. And my arms, my shoulders, depending on how I'm leaning. So, I'm gonna go try to eat some of this because it hurts. Thank you guys, though, for your support, for watching, for being so kind and so sweet and considerate, for making me happy, making me smile, for saying all these sweet things about me and about my videos and my dolls. It really, really does mean a lot, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.